Good afternoon and welcome. A special interest group is a community within a larger organisation with a shared interest in advancing a specific area of knowledge, learning or technology where members cooperate to effect or produce solutions within their particular field and may communicate, meet and organise conferences. This term was first used in 1961 by the Association of Computing Machinery and an academic and professional computing society, a bit like the InstMC itself, and later popularised by the early online service providers, where SIGs were a section of the service devoted to particular interests. So then, more simply today, it's a platform for you to explore your industry and network with other like-minded technical professionals. Additionally, SIGs are able to make representation direct to government and its advisory bodies on matters arising directly from their special interests and to obtain assistance in doing so. The InstMC SIGs provide members with specific forums to network, keep up to date, exchange views and share best practice with their peers both in the UK and globally. Joining a group enables you to make valuable contacts, gain an insight into topical, relevant and challenging issues, to further develop your knowledge in specialist areas, to apply your additional knowledge and new contacts to drive improvements in your business's performance and raise the profile of the Institute of Measurement and Control within it. Members can join as many groups as they like. Non-members can join our groups for a limited period of time, but will be encouraged to become members of the InstMC if they wish to continue for longer and enjoy wider membership benefits. The SIGs give you great opportunity to explore areas of interest that you are passionate about and that are not necessarily covered through your work or training, and provide the Institute with an invaluable source of expertise and support to boot. We have a wide range of different SIGs covering diverse topics such as cybersecurity, digital transformation, explosive atmospheres, flow measurement, functional safety, measurement and standards. To join a group, visit My InstMC on the website and log in to your account. Click on Manage My Details and under the Special Interest group, tick the relevant box or boxes of any groups you wish to join. Whether you're looking to fulfill some training requirement, learn something new or do a discrete piece of research, one of our SIGs should provide you with the space to achieve whatever it is that you're after. I'm sure that my colleagues today are going to explain this far better than me. Thank you very much. That brings me straight on to the next position, and if you just bear with me, I'm going to share my screen now and you should be able to see this. Which brings me on to the two new ones. In recent months, we have introduced two new special interest groups, Net Zero and Far Future Technologies, both to be more pertinent and appealing to younger and perhaps aspiring membership, but specifically the early careerers, although not exclusively, and putting us on a par with the much bigger players in terms of offerings and choices. Net Zero is very topical right now. It is useful to know we have researchers in the background keeping an eye on current thinking for when we are required to make a statement or a comment, sometimes at short notice. Its subjects to date include energy systems, hydrogen, all things green, storage and battery technology, and for oil and gas emissions, Internet of Things, and carbon capture, for building management, for buildings, building management systems, smart buildings, smart street and what have you, instrumentation and control thereabouts, digital infrastructure, smart connectivity again, IoT again, and microgrid systems, and decarbonisation of the transport and of the national grid, aviation, biogas and biofuels, and finally agriculture, low carbon farming, heating systems, and biofertilizers. Far Future Technologies is the second one. Looking forwards 100 years, 1,000 years and 10,000 years, while this might seem fantasy, it is certainly not. And instrumentation then, as now, will be just as important. Longevity and remaining in calibration over decades or even centuries will need to be worked out, as will the effects of near-luminal and superluminal velocity if we are to step significantly off this planet. Just as the standards were redefined the year before last, they might need to be redefined all over again as the quantum effect becomes intolerable for the engineers of the day in future. Subjects today include measuring future civilizations, measuring technological advancement, the history of the future, the Wright brothers and flying a radio-controlled helicopter on Mars, detecting other dimensions, we can see 3, but there's more, anatomically precise manufacture, ultra-sensitive instrumentation, artificial consciousness, cyborgs and all the rest, and space elevators, a veritable paradise for instrumentation and control engineers, whole brain emulation, the matrix for real, and speed of light travel, an interesting challenge for conventional instrumentation that we know and love today. And finally, a Dyson Sphere, an engineering project of truly astronomical proportions. Early days yet for all of these, but watch this space and/or get in touch. Thank you again.